we did our own version of email marketing. We did some what we call lumpy mailers to try to get people's attention, postcards, giveaways, direct campaigns. We spoke at banquet halls. We did a lot of different things, and some of the things that we did even included delivering pizza to, say, financial firms during tax season to try to get our foot in the door. So we did a lot of things prior to Sapper. We had moderate success with a lot of different things, but nothing was sustainable. And when we took a look at where we needed to go, we needed some sort of what we call passive sustainability in our marketing to be able to coincide with our digital front, which is when people have a specific need for our businesses, they search us, they find us. Well, we need to be able to reach them somehow, and that needed to be a passive effort. So finding somebody else to do that or a third party like Sapper made the most sense for us. Sapper had us up and running pretty quickly. We started right before Christmas, so it was an interesting time. But right after Christmas, we had our first meeting. I think it was like early January. So it really hit the ground running with Sapper, and it hasn't stopped since. We have closed quite a few deals, and I can at least say this, that Sapper has paid for itself and then some on a month-to-month basis based on the deals that we've closed. The meetings have really all been well qualified. Interested parties that want to have a further discussion about our businesses and what we might be able to do for them. Sapper opened the door for us to have that conversation with them. We had heard from a couple of other MSPs or IT companies around the country that had utilized your services, and we were taking a look at what they did and kind of what their experience was, and we spoke with them a little bit, and they had nothing but fantastic things to say. So we said, if we are looking for that passive sustainability that I talked about prior, then I think this is what we need to do. We need to at least give it a shot, and we gave it a shot, and we haven't stopped since. Do it, 100% do it, because it may not make sense to you about how it gets done, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. We were pretty skeptical at first. I'll be very honest about that. Just taking a look at some of the content that was going to be pushed out there and all of that, but all of a sudden we were like, how are so many people clicking onto it? And I had that conversation with our leadership team saying, we don't need to understand it, and it doesn't necessarily need to resonate with us, but as long as it resonates with the potential clients, I'm happy with the way it works. So absolutely do it. They know what they're doing. Sapper knows exactly what they're doing, and they have gotten it down to a science. It's incredible. Our rep is Natalie Bell. She's an incredible person to work with. She's one of the most attentive and detail-oriented people that I have had the pleasure of working with, not only in this position, but throughout my time in the work industry. And there's been multiple times where I've asked Natalie and the Sapper team to really go above and beyond what their scope really is supposed to adhere to, and they do it without asking questions. The quality of the work is with flying colors. They're just absolutely incredible, and I honestly couldn't imagine somebody else being our rep other than Natalie and the team that she works with. Sapper has drilled it down to such a science that they really understand how to get inside the inbox of the client and really resonate with them so that we can get a prospective phone call and get a meeting involved.